real problems getting hold of Mrs. Mustafa these last couple of months.
I've just heard Mum's really ill. I don't know what the matter is, but I've got to go and see her. My sister-in-law has said not to worry about Kemal. They'll look after him. I don't like to think too much about how they'll look after him and run the shop.
It's been strange since Mrs. Mustafa went away. Kamal misses her, and I do too, in a funny sort of way. Once she got to trust me, she's been okay with me. His aunt seems all right.
Kamal's mum has gone home to Turkey. Kamal seems to be a bit withdrawn. I'm so worried about his heel. The skin grows over it and it looks like it's healed, but the ulcer is still there underneath. I'm worried that if it's not looked after, it'll get infected.
I really miss my mum since she went to see my gran. Even her nagging.
Letter from neurologist. Reviewed, K. Mustafa. Weight stable, poor communication. Family seems to be coping better with his disability. Action for scanning into notes.
Kamal seems poorly. I told the office last week that he seemed unwell. They phoned his uncle, who said he'd taken him to the GP. His aunt told me they'd make an appointment with the GP. I've told the office.
We've visited and dressed Kamal's foot 6 times now, and the heel's good enough for me to discharge Kamal. His speech has deteriorated since I started to visit, and he seems rather withdrawn.
I phoned the office again and spoken to Kamal's aunt. He seems to be going to the loo more often and it smells badly. His aunt has promised they'll get him to the doctors.
I don't know what's up with me. My bottom feels numb and sore.
Phone the office again. The hoist is broken. Kamal seems to be in some pain in the wheelchair.
Visited at request of agency as hoist was broken. From what Kamal's relatives told me, it seems they've been using the old hoist for the shower, though one of the knee braces is broken. After the visit, Kamal's uncle phoned to say the other hoist is broken. I phoned the company who'll visit today. Kamal being cared for in bed. I emailed the agency and Home Care Commissioning. The following day, I received an email from the agency. They'd done a risk assessment, noted risk of pressure sores due to no cushioning on the wheelchair, wanting an urgent reassessment.
Kamal's family have asked me to visit again because his heel is broken down. He seems really unwell and he's hot and sweaty. I'm worried that the family can't seem to get an appointment for Kamal with his GP. They're finding it difficult as they speak limited English.
I phone as much as I can. Mum's really poorly, and I've been here 6 weeks now. They say Kemal is fine, as stubborn as ever.
The ulcer won't heal and now it's infected. Kamal needs antibiotics. I have spoken to the GP surgery and they won't prescribe antibiotics over the phone as they say the GP has to see the patient for an assessment. I've managed to book an appointment for 2 days' time.
K. Mustafa to surgery with relative. High temperature. Relative reports frequency of bowel motions. Examined ENT, chest, stomach, all normal. Left heel has sore. DN to report back after a dressing. Query antibiotics. Prescribe pain relief and fluids. To see again, 2 days.
I went with Kamal and his aunt to the doctors today. The doctor thinks the heel may be making him unwell. He checked his chest, stomach, throat. He said he needs to drink and take painkillers. He said something about the district nurse and antibiotics.
Came Mustafa to surgery. Antibiotics prescribed. Healed to be dressed more frequently.
We heard today Kamal went into hospital over the weekend. Apparently he's got really bad pressure sores. They're blaming us. But I don't know what else I could have done. I said he wasn't well.